Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO Harry Potter review. So today we have a really interesting one, that being set number 76429, the Talking Sorting Hat. This set includes 561 pieces for the hefty price of $99.99 when it released on March 1st of 2024. Now looking at this set face front on the box art, it doesn't look worth that $100 price point, though no doubt all of that extra money is going into the sound brick that's included in this set, which is the first of its kind, I'm pretty sure, them making a sound brick that can make more than just one individual sound. I truly am really excited to see how responsive it is because I've only seen some limited video footage and I'm really excited to just try it out on my own, having seen nothing else about this set. Now talking about the box art for this set, black background, it's an 18+ set. You get your greebling from the bottom, customized logo with the words Talking Sorting Hat. You also get a little thingy up there saying batteries included because we get that sound brick in this set, and you get a pretty cool blue mist behind the sorting hat, which doesn't look too bad. It is just kind of weird. That would probably indicate Ravenclaw. I wish that they could have just kept it white, because if they kept it white, it wouldn't be indicating any of the individual houses. Spinning to the back of the box, you can see an alternate view of the build. You also get your measurements, as well as the note saying that there are 31 different sound combinations that you can make with this sound brick, which again is my whole reasoning as to why this is probably so expensive. They put all of their money into that sound brick. I really do hope it's worth it. I'm excited to see how it works. So yeah, that's all that I have to say about the box, aside from why are there push tabs on an 18+ set. It just really bothers me that they're doing something like this. Opening up the box, you get a total of 7 numbered bags to build this set. Surprisingly, the sound brick isn't by itself in a separate bag. It's actually bundled in bag number 4, and you'll also find your loose sticker sheet and instruction manual. Sticker sheet, have to love only getting 2 for this set, which could only mean everything else is going to be brand new prints. Very, very great, especially for an 18+ set. Instructions, you get your white background. With this being an 18+ set, they have it just fully on white with the picture of your model from the front. From the back side, you get your Harry Potter logo, win information for 18+, information about the battery and all of that, included for sound brick. It goes on for a while. In case the batteries run out, LEGO does include a little visual on how to change the batteries. You just remove the screws and take them out and put new batteries inside. Piece count, only 2 pages. And then probably the more exciting stuff will be shown from the front. Not the paper bags are coming, which are actually not coming. Who knows when they're coming to North America at least. We have some information from the designer, which may be a familiar face if you've bought the Gringotts set. But yeah, if you're interested in hearing what George has to say, you can pause and read it right now. I'll read it on my own time. And then from the page that follows, we have some information about the sorting hat and a still from the movie. For the one and only minifigure in this set, we get an exclusive version of Harry Potter featuring a brand new facial expression, which I think is just amazing. It fits this particular set very well. Definitely something that I would have thought would come in the new Great Hall this summer, though actually that'll be based on a different scene. Speaking of the character's design, we get that unsorted torso print for the Hogwarts uniform, front and back printing with the hoodie from the backside. And as I said, that double-sided facial expression, one where he has his eyes shut. Not Slytherin, not Slytherin. Well, better be Gryffindor! Yay, Harry's happy. I guess the one thing that I could minorly complain about is I really wish that we got a hairpiece to go along with Harry in this set, considering how expensive this set is. As for the sorting hat, that will be the same exact mold that was introduced back in 2018. Perfect, love it, nothing to change there. A lot of people have called this set overpriced, and I think that that assumption is minorly correct, though also I think for what you pay for this set, you're mostly paying for the inclusion of that sound brick, which I think is just really cool and something that I'm really interested to see what they use for in the future. I just think the concept is really unique. I've played around with it a little bit, and I can't wait to show you guys a video that I hope to release sometime in April. So to get us started, I did want to talk about the display stand that this hat is perched upon. One thing that I think fans are really going to love about this are these brand new 2x2 tile prints, one for each house. You get Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin, and each of them is unique to this set, at least at the moment. Not sure if they're going to include them in any other sets right now. Another really cool thing when it comes to the build for this stand is that the colors inside are all of the house colors, which I think is really cool that they were able to include that as sort of like an insider build. And of course, from the very top, you're going to get that studded area in order to place your hat atop with those jumper plates. And you also get a hole from the very middle, which is where you can place this part right on the stand. One last thing that I have to mention about this stand, which is another thing that I do really like about it, is the fact that you do get studded room to place your minifigure of Harry Potter who is exclusive. You can place him right in front of Gryffindor, though you could also completely remove Harry Potter, maybe even put your Sig Fig or some other Hogwarts student and put them in front of their Hogwarts house and display it like that. This set has a lot of brown. There's not a lot of stickers, which is something that I think fans are going to like. Though we don't really get too many new prints. Really the only new prints were on the display stand that we looked at before, aside from these macaroni tile pieces for the stitching, which we only get 2 of them over here. Otherwise the stitching is represented with 2 stickers. The lack of stickers is something that I do have to appreciate though, especially on a model like this where you're spending so much money and the outcome is very, very small. Again, I definitely think the price of this all went into that sound brick, which is hidden inside the model. You can actually take a good look at it by removing this back panel here that's connected using a clip piece connection for easy access, and also so you don't have to disassemble this model if you want to change the batteries. If the batteries run low, you can easily just take a screwdriver to the bottom of this thing. But speaking of how this function works, there's this whole Technic system inside. So when you press down on this, so as you press down on that button, it triggers the Technic system inside, which also has some rubber bands in here, I'm pretty sure, lifting the sound brick up.
Yes, clearly you belong in Slytherin.
And pressing the button. Another really cool function with the sorting hat, which you can play around with as you press that button to pretend to have him talk, is you can move up and down the top of the hat to move the mouth and the eyebrows, which I think is really cool that you get that extra little bit of function so you can pretend to have him talk as you press that button.
Ah, yes, you belong in Gryffindor.
It is really weird having this as an 18+ set with certain play features with like the movement of the mouth and just the sound brick in general. It definitely works as a display piece, though I just feel like kids would have a lot of fun with this, especially if they're big into Harry Potter. I just want to say, if you're really interested in building this set, I recommend skipping over this next section because I'm going to do a big spoiler when it comes to the build inside. I just think it's really cool that inside the hat, LEGO references all 4 of the Hogwarts Founders objects. You get the Sword of Gryffindor, you have this little green translucent piece to represent the locket, which is atop a stud in gold. You get Ravenclaw's diadem, and we also get Hufflepuff's cup, which I still wish that they could make a special piece for that. The very last thing that I wanted to talk about as far as the design of this is that we do happen to get a number of recolors in the brown color. These pieces are so cool to get in that color. I also believe as we reach the very top, this particular piece is a brand new recolor, as well as the very tip of the hat. I guess I should also say, as far as this thing is size-wise to the other 18 plus sets, more specifically the Icon set with the giant Hedwig, which released back in 2021 for the 20th anniversary, it's not available anymore, so it makes sense that this isn't really meant to go with it, though I honestly wish that if this hat was just a little bit bigger, it could have felt like it was meant to go with that set. And also, it's just, again, this is a little small even just for my head, or for probably most people's heads, which really just proves my point again that I wish that this could have been marketed towards a younger audience and not listed as an 18 plus set, because it just feels too much like a playset to me. Now, I know all of you are probably wondering what Hogwarts house I'm going to be in, so let's give this a go.
You belong in Hufflepuff.
Well, I guess the Sorting Hat says I'm a Hufflepuff. If you guys are interested in hearing some more of the sounds that this thing can make, I do have a video coming very soon, which I don't want to spoil, so I'm not going to say anything more, but it's going to be lots of fun.
Ah, yes, you belong in Hufflepuff.
2 for 2. This is nuts. Let's try it one more time.
Better be Hufflepuff.
Sorting Hat doesn't lie. I really can't believe that. So overall, for $100, as I said, I think the value of this mostly goes into the sound brick, which is truly the first of its kind, featuring 31 different sound combinations that you can make the Sorting Hat say something, tell you what house you're in, some grunts and whatever. I just think it's really cool. One thing that I would have really liked to have seen in the sound brick is maybe some different songs, because I think it would have been really cool to hear the Sorting Hat sing its opening songs, even though we don't really see that within the films. I also have to comment on, this is an 18 plus set, it comes with a display plaque, it feels like a playset with that sound brick and just the functions. I just think that kids would really enjoy this set, so the marketing is a little confusing. I really wish that they marketed this as a regular playset, not an 18 plus set, because I don't think the building techniques are any different than any other regular Lego set. It doesn't feel like a lot of other 18 plus sets. Just to me, it feels more like a playset, but even so, just wait for a discount. I don't think $100 is really worth it for this set, even though it does include an exclusive minifigure, and there are more prints than stickers, which is something that is really cool, and just the sound brick being the first of its kind, this is something you can definitely wait on. And no doubt, since this sound brick exists, it's going to show up in other sets in the future. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. Definitely something with a lot of potential. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!